Welcome to New Sky TV Top Stars Team Up. Wang, Haozhen and Yuxin travel back to the 1980s for a slow-burning romance across time. Pre-orders for the new drama have already exceeded 300,000. Amidst the clash of trending topics and nostalgic sentiment, Back to the 80s feels like a long-planned, heart-fluttering experiment. Wang Haozhen is cool and aloof, Yuxin gentle and warm. One is like a sharp pen drawing, the other like the soft warmth of an old sweater. Together, they seem to bring the 1980s to life on screen. Yuxin's acting is like a gentle knife hidden in a knitting needle. During filming, she argued with the props team until 3 a.m. over a single shot. The yarn the female lead is knitting can't be made with modern needles, it has to be old bamboo needles from 20 years ago. The bamboo needles were rough and prickly, causing her fingertips to bleed. The staff advised her to use plastic needles, but she shook her head. Girls in the 80s, frugal, wouldn't complain. The more painful, the more ill. It was this stubbornness that made even the slight trembling of her fingers while mending clothes carry the unique resilience of female factory workers from that era. Netizens have sharp eyes, one commented in the live stream. When she raises her hand to smooth her hair, her little finger is slyly raised, exactly like in a photo of my grandmother when she was young. A subtle, understated killer, and Wang Haozhen is the man who brought a new dimension to the expressionless CEO role. Have you ever seen someone who expresses love through their eyebrows? Last year in The Secret Lover's Code, he glanced at the female lead while holding a coffee cup, his face expressionless. But when the camera zoomed in, his pupils trembled slightly, and his eyelashes drooped, as if saying, "I like you, but I can't let you know." Netizens immediately fainted. Help, are this man's eyelashes bewitching? This time, in the trailer for Back to the 80s, when he protected Yuxin as she retreated, his jawline tightened, his Adam's apple bobbed, and his hand protected her waist. That restrained protectiveness made fans of the original novel change their profile pictures overnight. Lu Jinian, who tore up the 3-year divorce agreement in the book, should have such a cold yet alluring face. But what's most captivating is the chemistry between the two. One is a girl who walked out of an old factory in the 1980s, calm, resilient, and thoughtful. The other is a man standing against the light of a modern city, strong and aloof, yet revealing warmth in the details. When they stand together, it's like the temperatures of two eras colliding. He brings the sharpness of a fast-paced life, and she brings the patience of a slow-paced life in the old era. A chance encounter across time pulled him back into her world. She was adjusting fabric under the dim light of a bulb, and he stood by the window, watching her every gentle movement. An old-fashioned fan word, casting shadows on her hair, and his ears suddenly flushed. It was a flutter of the heart that even the most meticulous plans in the city couldn't anticipate. She first realized this man's protective instincts in a rain scene. A torrential downpour splashed mud onto her skirt, and she took a step back in fright. He grabbed her, his wet eyes filled with tension and tenderness. At that moment, time seemed to shatter like raindrops. He became her umbrella, and she became his only light. The director declared, "This couple's sweetness is practically oozing from their very cells." No wonder the new drama had already garnered over 300,000 pre-orders before its release. Viewers exclaimed, "This isn't a slow-burning romance, it's a love that slowly burns into a flame." Fate sent him back to her era, and love made him willing to remain in her time. How many people's phone screens were captivated last winter by that Hong Kong-style girl in a floral shirt and pushing a bicycle? In Back to the 80s, growing old together, Yuxin's smile was like a ray of light suddenly shining into an old era, gentle, pure, and with a touch of naive stubbornness. The online comments section was immediately flooded with breathtakingly beautiful. Who would have thought that this minor supporting actress with only 3 minutes of screen time in A Thought Through the Mountains would now carve out a niche for herself in short dramas, becoming synonymous with ratings secrets. From an unknown nobody, she has steadily risen to prominence through her acting skills and perseverance. But the most impressive thing is her new drama with Wang Haozhen. It's already generating buzz before its release, with pre-orders soaring to 296,000. These days, short dramas that can lock viewers' screens in anticipation are truly rare. And the impromptu scenes between these two on set are truly all out. In the behind-the-scenes footage, Yuxin suddenly reaches out and grabs Wang Haozhen's tie. The force isn't strong, but it carries an undeniable provocation. The crew off-camera instantly held their breath. Wang Haozhen froze for half a second, then, like a wild beast ignited, he grabbed her wrist and pinned her against the wall. The wall trembled, and she was forced to look up. Her eyelashes fluttering, her breath ragged. The ambiguous tension in the shot almost overflowed from the screen. The director behind the monitor slapped his thigh excitedly. That's exactly the kind of explosive energy we're aiming for. The more restrained he is, the more vibrant she becomes. This combination is increasingly addictive for the audience. And what's even more addictive is, this wasn't a script, a rehearsed scene, or a planned reaction. It was an undeniable chemistry between two people. It was you dare flirt, I dare retaliate. It was give me a spark, and I'll give you an explosion. Some say they're like destined partners. Her temperament is the soft glow of an bygone era, slowly warming hearts. His aura is the sharp edge of modernity, cold and dangerous. When they meet, it's a perfect blend of era and sexual tension. Even more outrageous, a behind-the-scenes photo leaked. During a rainy night scene, Guo Yuxin's lips turned blue from the cold, and Wang Haozhen took off his down jacket and draped it over her, whispering, "Are you cold? Should we stop for a bit?" Fans instantly exploded. "Brother, you're filming a romance drama, not a wedding photoshoot. How will this ambiguity end?" Even the director laughed. "If these two continue acting like this, I'm afraid the audience won't just ship them, they'll write petitions for them to get married on the spot." Sparks flew both on and off screen. Before the lines were even spoken, hearts were already overflowing. Yuxin writes about relationships like performing delicate heart surgery. Each cut avoids the vitals, yet strikes the most vulnerable spot, causing suffocating pain yet a willingness to savor the experience repeatedly. 12 years ago, in 55 Wrong Kisses, she invented the glass candy, a deadly sweetness, sweet on the outside, warm on the inside, but shatters into pieces upon biting. A wealthy, top-tier male lead and a struggling screenwriter female lead enter into a contract marriage, sleeping under the same roof every day, yet keeping the words "I love you" hidden in their hearts for 10 years. Both are head over heels in love, but neither dares to take that step. Readers are tormented, unable to sleep at night. The comment section filled with criticism from 2012 to 2022. The more they criticize, the more they love it. And that scene in the new drama's trailer is simply a stroke of genius from Yuxin. The wealthy woman stares at the female lead's worn-out heels, sneering, "This poor, shabby look, does she even deserve to stand here?" Before she finishes speaking, the scene cuts. The male lead hands her a crystal high heel, quietly placed beside her feet. The toe, glistening with raindrops, shines like his 10 years of suppressed feelings, fragile, transparent, and carrying an undeniable firmness. In that instant, who wouldn't be moved? Those aren't just high heels. They are his unspoken love, proof that I've always been behind you. The book's fans are truly ruthless. On the day of the official announcement, longtime fans immediately created a comparison video of the three generations of Lu Jinian within half an hour. In the 2016 animation, he was a cool, aloof guy with blue hair and an earring. In the 2018 TV series, he was a suit-wearing thug, extremely ascetic. In the 2025 short drama, Wang Haozhen's white shirt was buttoned up to his Adam's apple, even his breathing seemed alluring. The comments section was flooded with messages, "He killed my entire teenage years." The moment this face appeared, my youth automatically logged back in. But the most poignant comment was one that topped the trending list. "I used to stay up all night reading the original novel in middle school, and now I'm putting my child to sleep while waiting for the short drama to update." This isn't just a short drama, it's clearly my youth's revival card. Some say Yuxin writes about love, but the youth, inferiority, palpitations, secret crushes, and secret heartbreak hidden within that love, are actually all stories we write about ourselves. Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next video. Thank you.